Hey guys, I want to share a quick little hack that I did today to improve my content. It's quite amazing, and it's doable by pretty much anyone out there. So I have a chat that I'm a member of, and yeah, basically it is Trigfluencers. That's the name of it. And shout out to Chris Olin for inviting me to that one. And I just love how people chat in that group. It's people in my cold email niche. Actually, there's two. And yeah, people are just like so honest and so value first here. And I also wanted to adopt a style of content that is radically transparent, that is writing some emails just like you would write a text message. That is a major hack in the sales world. My mentor, Justin Michaels, he's often promoting this philosophy, right? It makes you look very accessible and it just changes how people perceive you. If you type your content, a newsletter, a LinkedIn post, just like you would send an SMS, makes you look really authentic and literally like who you are. And that's how I want to sound. I want to sound exactly like myself. And I already sound this way, but I didn't know how to prompt it, right? So I went on my phone, I exported all the group chats, and I got like these two big documents here. There's a function to do that. And also the emojis are quite important. The laughing my ass off, um, the people swearing and so forth. So that is really important to me. Sounding like that, right? In my posts, raw, honest, and somewhat controversial, right? Like slash contrarian. I think it's super important that we look that way. And I went to Gemini here. By the way, I could have tried to import the text file, right? It's a text file that you obtain from this. I think it's called chat.txt or something like that once you've exported it, but it was too heavy for ChatGPT, right? That's one advantage with Gemini. And yeah, it's probably one of the first instances in which Gemini is performing. So you take this content here and you basically ask Google Docs to give me the tone of how these people speak, um, and give me a prompt so that I can sound exactly like this in my content. So it took it some time, right? And the result of that, you're gonna see in a second. I have a content GPT, right, that I already have prompted, but it seems it's not the exact right way, right? And I just got this here as a prompt for Gemini, and I use this prompt to feed it to my content GPT, and then it took my last post, right, the power of execution, and it sounded like these folks here. So, for example, this one's a good reflection of that. So, get shit done, with an asterisk here, and it's like raw, like yeah, I'll just dissect the tone analysis, informal in conversational. That is so important, right? Like direct and blunt, um, directly and frankly, that is so good. Humorous and sarcastic, that can somewhat backfire, but I'm trying it. Collaborative and problem solving, right? Industry specific jargon, which is somewhat important. The jargon, it makes you sound smarter. And these folks, that the hack here, that is more or less reproducible. I mean, you can find these gems of groups, right? I think Chris Olin like put one of the best together right now in my industry, and it puts the exact tone right and the topics that I want to talk about. But yeah, that is a challenge. But once you find that high quality cluster, you can scale it by feeding it to GPT, right? And then you can write the exact way that you want. Holy shit, that's good. Amazing results. Super pumped, right? Like these are great terms. That's exactly how I want to sound. And that's how these people sound. They sound different. They don't sound professional, formal. Hence, I do think that this is drastically going to improve how my content is written. You can also do that with forums, although they're pretty much like the ancestor of everything. Some Facebook group, although it's like less high quality. That's why I chose WhatsApp. WhatsApp, it's like the best conversations happen there, right? The best conversations happen there. And just like OpenAI took content from, I don't know, like Wikipedia, Reddit, and the New York Times. I mean, this content, as soon as you write something, right, it's lawful to do that. I'm not exactly copy pasting, or I don't even care what's in these chats, you know. It's just to take that, feed it to an algorithm so that my next post can look some way. So I think this is a major hack here. And yeah, like there's been many lessons in this video. It's about sounding different as well. You cannot like be sounding professional nowadays. Like people don't give a shit about that. You know, if you want to scale, you need to spice it up. You need to sound authentic. There's been a revolution happening the last couple of years, and it's that people are letting go of bullshit, especially younger gens, right? And that is so good. Boomers, sorry, but most are full of shit, right? Like in the corporate world, they speak like fucking robots, and people are just tired of that, you know? People want the real shit. They want the real value. They want raw, honest feedback. And yeah, if you can find a source of that, I mean, I can give you that prompt, right? You just let me know if you want to write in this style. But if you write in this style, not sure about you, but me, I do value authenticity and transparency and open source, right? I'm that type of guy. But also that will get me paid way more. And it will attract my VICP, which is my very ideal ICP, which is serial entrepreneurs, mavericks, and people that value that raw honesty, right? And that scale. So let me know what you guys think. I'd be glad to share the full prompt here.